Tonight, closing submissions underway in the penalty hearing of Guelph Police Constable Corey McArthur. Plus, a big fan of the Buffalo Bills. We meet the Brantford man who has been recognized as the team's International Fan of the Year. And drawing and dreaming. The royal surprise from Buckingham Palace for a 5-year-old Kitchener girl. CTV News at 5 starts right now. Good afternoon. We begin with breaking news. A person has been hit by a train in Guelph at the Central GO station. Orange Air Ambulance confirming to CTV News they responded to a crash between a vehicle and train, but were canceled off the call. Emergency services are currently on scene at the station on Carden Street. GO Transit says trains are not able to move through the area until a full investigation is complete. They're warning passengers there will be significant delays and possible cancellations and modifications. Any injuries or the cause is unclear at this time. This is a developing story, and we will continue to bring you updates as we learn them. Nearly a decade after a Guelph police constable elbowed a teen handcuffed to a hospital bed, the Police Services Act penalty hearing over the matter is nearing its end. Today, Corey McArthur's lawyer argued that McArthur should be allowed to return to the Guelph Police Service as an officer, saying at the time of the 2016 incident, he was suffering from undiagnosed, untreated post-traumatic stress disorder triggered by the death of his colleague, Constable Jennifer Kovac, who was responding to his call for help when she got into a crash. McArthur's lawyer says he's gone through treatment and recovery since and should be allowed to return to work. The police service, which wants to dismiss McArthur, will lay out its case when the hearing continues Wednesday. CTV's Krista Simpson will have more on this story coming up tonight at 6. A motorcycle driver was rushed to hospital with serious injuries following a crash last night on the expressway in Waterloo. The collision involved a motorcycle and a sedan and happened just after 5:30 in the southbound lanes of Highway 85 near Bridgeport Road. The motorcyclist's injuries are described as non-life-threatening. OPP tells CTV News there were traffic restrictions through the area during the investigation. No word yet on the cause of the crash. And we'll turn to our first check on the forecast with Ashley Bacon.
Hello.
Hello.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. It was a little bit chilly out there in the morning hours, but I did notice things made a difference when that sun came out in the afternoon.
Absolutely. That sun took a little longer to get out than we were hoping for, but by the time it came out, it was not too bad. A little windy out there, so it was definitely a light jacket kind of day.
Yeah, you needed the layers probably as you made your way out the door this morning.
Absolutely. Well, let's take a little look at what's happening right now. There is a band of precipitation just south of us. We're not getting any of that here in Waterloo region. We're not expected to, but it is causing a little bit of cloud cover to move through the region over the next couple of hours. We are going to see pretty normal temperatures for this time of year. We're sitting at 14 degrees, so we got a little bit warmer than expecting for today. It doesn't feel quite that warm though because there is about a 28-kilometer-an-hour wind. So it does feel a little cooler out there, but around most of southern Ontario, pretty nice conditions. Winds are always on a planet of its own at 21 degrees. Let's take a look outside at downtown Kitchener this hour. It's a little bit cloudy out there, but overall not too bad considering it's just April.
Hey, we'll take it. A perfect April day, actually.
Absolutely.
Here's what you need to know as we take you to break. You can spend Mother's Day in style and in support of the KW Stratford Perth Humane Society. It's hosting Meow Mosa May 9th from 10 until 1 p.m. at the Hampton Inn and Suites in St. Jacobs. It's a 19-plus event, and you can get tickets online.
Download the CTV News app and stay on top of local stories as they unfold.
We go to a dramatic scene unfolding.
Customize your feed and watch live wherever you are. ctvkitchener.ca, your home for news.
well, spring has now sprung,
It has.
and that means a lot of folks at home are wondering about lawn care because it is a bit messy outside right now.
I know. Right now where I'm standing is a little squishy. I can actually hear it. So if your lawn's squishy, please don't do anything. However, if your lawn has started to dry up, it's time to think about seeding. It's time to think about those nasty nemesis, the grubs,
Okay.
our dog spots, and how do we deal with those bright yellow flowers that sometimes we don't want to see in our lawns yet.
Oh, the dreaded dandelion. I love
got
it.
it.
Okay, so what's the early steps we should do for lawn care?
So first and foremost, if we take a peek at what's actually going on in our neighborhoods, if the forsythias in flower, which is the yellow bushes we've got here, it's time to put the corn gluten on. And corn gluten in this bucket is a fantastic organic weed control, but this is a pre-emergent. So this goes on early spring. So right now, you've got about a 2.5 week window. And it actually, as it breaks down, it coats the seeds of the weeds. So things like crabgrass and dandelions, it prevents those weed seeds from actually opening up, which gives you a preventative later on. Doesn't do anything for the weeds we got, but now we're talking, we want to deal with stuff in a month from now.
Okay, and nature's way of letting you know it's the right time are these beautiful shrubs.
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
So when the forsythias are in flower in your neighborhood, it's time to get the corn gluten on.
Okay.
That's also the same time you can do some raking and start to level out the lumps and the bumps. So if you're going to do that, make sure you're using a soil that is, you want high organic matter. And this one's got lots of bark fines. Also has a little bit of sand in it too, so really, really good for drainage.
Okay.
But it's the this particular one, Viva Lawn, is specifically made for seeding and sodding. So it's
Perfect.
pH balanced for the seed growth.
Okay. And is it too early to put this on the wet grass?
On the wet grass, yes. On dry grass, no.
Okay.
Right? So walk out. If it's squishing, you're going back inside.
Okay. No cutting the lawn
No,
too early.
Not so much. In terms of grass seed, you want to think about what you had challenges with last year. If you had a lot of grubs or insects that chewed on the roots of your lawn, then you don't want to use a Kentucky bluegrass because they love that.
Good
so
tip.
instead, use the hardy lawn.
Okay.
So that one has no Kentucky bluegrass in.
Perfect.
Amazing for sun part shade. Quick catch is really good for sun to part shade. Again, no bluegrass. If you've got a shady spot, you want to use the seed blend.
So for something under like a tall tree, for example.
Bingo,
Okay.
yes. So when we use that shade blend, we're dealing with a slightly different blend of grasses, but they appreciate a little bit less light, right? So you don't have to argue with it as much.
Okay, good tip. Now, I've got, a puppy at home.
You do.
You've got a pup at home. We
Yep.
all know lawn care can be difficult with dogs.
Absolutely.
What do we have to help?
So think about the dog spot. One of the nice things about this one is for those of us that do have female dogs that generally tend to leave spots in the grass. We love them to death. That's okay. We're going to do it anyway. The dog spot has a little extra component in it that helps to neutralize the urea that's in the urine. So that actually helps reduce the dog spots that you're coming, and it also does a little bit of a pH balance in your existing soil too, so you get something to green up.
Now, is this something you can use all season long or just right now?
Nope.
Okay.
You can do dog spot throughout the entire season. Corn gluten goes on early season or in the fall, like September.
Yes.
Or if you if you have just a lawn that you want to green up, it's fairly good, then start with the spring and summer. So something like this.
Okay.
Now we've talked fertilizer before.
Oh yeah.
So we want to think about those numbers. So let's turn this around. And when we look at the numbers, we have a 7-3-2, right? So up, down, and all around. A good spring and summer lawn fertilizer has got a higher first number, so that gets us green of the leaf.
Okay.
That's what we want. That middle number, we still want a little bit because that's root production. And then the last number is overall disease resistance and health.
Okay.
So get your lawn fertilizers going now. So that's going to start your green. Whether you've got crabgrass, you're going to do corn gluten, and then you can skip the other one. Or if you're pretty good for weeds, start with a really good spring and summer. And hopefully, right? We're getting there. Spring is so darn close.
It's so close. Well, I mean, we are technically in spring. Now, lastly, we have a couple of seconds here. Let's quickly talk about this guy, because I know grubs can be an issue for a lot of folks at home. So what can this do?
You got it. So when we look at the lawn guardian, this is a nematode. It's a microscopic organism that actually exists in the water table. So it's in there. We're not going to apply it now. So even though we've got skunks digging up the lawns, you can do the seeding, you can do the raking, get that fixed. but your nematodes don't go on until the second week of May. So order them now, and then we can give you a call when they're here. But it's too early for nematodes because it's too cold.
Okay, so start with this stuff, couple weeks, get these in.
You got it.
And we're good to go.
We're getting there.
Perfect lawn care. Thanks, Tanya.
We'll see you soon.
Great advice there in this week's Get Growing. And here's what you need to know as we take you to break. The Dragonflyers Breast Cancer Paddle Dragon Boat team is hosting a Mother's Day tea party and silent auction. It's happening May 9th from 1 to 3 p.m. at St. Anthony Daniel Church. Stay with us. Is back with a look at the full forecast and what is in store for the rest of the week. And I know we started things on a little bit of a cooler note, but it seems like we're starting to make the climb.
I think that was generous. It was a wintry note to start the work week, but we are definitely going to feel closer to summer than even spring in the next couple of days. So we will mellow out by the end of the week to where we should be, but totally up and down as we've been experiencing for the last few weeks.
Hey, I mean, that's what I like to hear. Yeah. You're slowly by the end of the week and feel closer to summer.
Absolutely. Let's take a look outside. It is looking not too bad out there. That sun's still trying to peek through. Now we are expecting a little bit of overcast over the next few hours on and off, but essentially clearing skies for the next day and a half. So great news there. As we take a look at our future cast, it helps paint a picture of what we're expecting to see in the skies for the next few days. So this is that overcast we're seeing through that live shot. We're going to continue to see it push through, and that's basically because there's a system just below us here, and that's pushing a bit of cloud cover. But we're not likely to see any precipitation through Wednesday. We might see an odd shower here or there, but really nothing that is going to be of significance. It's always good this time of year to keep your umbrella handy as a just-in-case precaution, but essentially a clear Wednesday ahead with some showers tapering in by the end of the work week. What's happening right now across the country? 14 in Prince George and Vancouver, a bit of a cloudy day there. On the other side of the Rockies, a very warm 20 in Calgary, not too bad. 21 and 20 for Saskatoon and Regina, so very warm in the Prairie provinces this afternoon. 17 with some sunshine in Winnipeg. Over near our nation's capital, sitting at 9 degrees in Toronto, 8 in Ottawa, 9 in Montreal, 21 still in Windsor. Oh my goodness, they have the best weather sometimes. 2 in St. John's with a bit of cloud cover, a bit more sunny over near Halifax as well as Fredericton. As we take a look at what's happening locally, 14 in Waterloo region, so much warmer than we actually anticipated. Yesterday we were predicting around a 9-degree high, so we've gotten a little bit warmer than expected, but with that wind it is feeling a bit cooler out there. Now overnight tonight we're not dipping below the 0 mark. We're actually going to hit where we should be for this time of year. 2 degrees is the expected overnight low. Around a 20-kilometer-an-hour wind will help accompany that too, so you're definitely going to want to bundle up through the overnight hours. It still will feel quite chilly, even though we're back at seasonal. Tomorrow, temperatures looking like they'll be around 16 degrees as our daytime high. So with that sun shining, should feel even warmer. Great news there. As we take a look at our almanac, it really helps paint the picture. So a reminder, normal for this time of year is around 13 degrees as a daytime high, 2 as an overnight low. So today we're pretty much spot on as to where we should be. We did reach higher than our anticipated 12 degrees at that 14. So overall conditions right on part for where we should be this time of year. Taking a look at our first at 5 forecast for Waterloo region. As I said, sunny conditions continuing into your Thursday, a high of 17 degrees. A slight chance for showers on Friday and 12, with showers coming back into play on Saturday and 8, and a mix of sun and cloud for your Sunday. So Leanne, sunshine for the rest of the work week, but you're going to want to have an umbrella close by.
Okay, thanks, Ash. Now we'll take a look at what is trending and a new stunt from Drake today. It is a massive ice sculpture in downtown Toronto, and somewhere hidden inside that ice is the release date of the rapper's next album called Iceman.
I went to Canadian Tire and I was able to find one. Just pickaxe it.
And you weren't alone. Other people were doing this too?
Bro, those were all other supporters, bro. They're all real ones. Yeah. Everybody was in on it. And it's very unfortunate that the people of these condos had to see it as a safety hazard.
You can see on social media here, large crowds showed up to see what all the hype was about. The giant sculpture didn't melt because it was too cold overnight, but as Ashley mentioned, the temperatures are expected to warm up a little bit later in the week, so maybe we will find out the release date of the new album eventually. More than 150 years of music. The Kitchener Musical Society Band is marking a major milestone. CTV's Colton Weens has more on the group's history and their plans for the future.
Ron Bear has been a Kitchener Musical Society band member for 54 years. One of the longest active members, he says it's an honor to be just a small piece of the band's now 150 years.
It's actually amazing. I've enjoyed it ever since I was 14 when I first started, and I keep on going, right?
Teachers, doctors, farmers, moms and dads. It's amazing. And the fact that we've been around for 150 years is astounding.
The Kitchener Musical Society Band traces its official existence to 1876, where it once performed turn-of-the-century military marches.
Which I recall when I was first starting with the band. We stopped doing that many, many years ago now. Definitely don't miss the Santa Claus parades in November when it's freezing cold out.
1, 2, 3, and...
Now they're more of a concert band that plays a little bit of everything.
I've been a part of this band for almost 20 years, and I love community music making.
We all just love playing music, and it's great to play live music.
According to Tominski, who's been in the band for 45 years, the Kitchener Musical Society is the oldest non-military concert band in Canada.
We played for royalty at one time. So we've been everywhere and anywhere.
The band is made up of 60 dedicated woodwind, reed, brass, and percussion players who gather weekly to hone their skills and to keep the 150-year history alive. All members are volunteers, and they're always looking for any new members with at least high school level playing experience.
If you play an instrument, come on out and join us. It's a wonderful thing to make music.
And this being the 150th year, they've planned a celebration concert for June and even commissioned a song that they will perform as part of the celebration.
Debut our commissioned piece of music that we had Robert Buckley write for us. Robert Buckley obviously is a very famous Canadian composer. So it'll be the world premiere of his music.
It tells the story of a spark of creativity and community joy to bring us all together.
And to celebrate 150 years, the band is holding a free concert at the museum in downtown Kitchener on Sunday, June 14th. Tickets can be found on the museum's website. Colton Weens, CTV News, Kitchener.
Still ahead, OHL Conference Finals getting underway this week. We'll take a look at the matchups as a pair of local teams get set to welcome a couple of rivals to town. Details next. And here's what you need to know. Reserve a table for trivia night at EVO Kitchen and Bar. The fun is happening tomorrow from 9 to 7 p.m. Arrive by 6:30. Stay with us.
Bounce 99.5 has the music you just can't quit. Home of Bounce Mornings with Angie Hill and Sarge. KW's Bounce 99.5. Listen on the free iHeartRadio app.
Here's a look at the final 5 stories we're keeping an eye on today. Canadian interest in electric vehicles is rebounding, according to Auto Trader. The automotive marketplace says it comes amid improving affordability of those vehicles and rising fuel prices.
Now we're sitting at 49%, meaning that almost half of the Canadians that we surveyed stated that they might be interested in purchasing an EV as their next vehicle.
But at least one expert suggests there's a big difference between interest in purchasing an EV compared to actually buying one. CTV's Spencer Turcotte will bring us more on that at 6. Many people in southern Ontario may claim to be major Buffalo Bills fans, but one Brantford man now has the title to prove it. Daryl Russell has been recognized as the team's International Fan of the Year and will take the stage in this year's NFL draft pick. Russell says his late brother Jason introduced him to the Bills in the early 90s. Over the years, Russell's Mafia memorabilia collection grew and his love and loyalty never wavered. He says the recognition is an honor, but also bittersweet.
I'm a bit out there, I get. I'm a little bit crazy, but I didn't think I'd have this type of experience, no. So, but it's been very overwhelming. Like it's been, you know, I think it's a little sentimental too, because I wish my brother was here, obviously, to share it with me. I love meeting.
CTV's Alexandra Hollick will have more on Russell's claim to Buffalo Bills fame coming up in the next hour. The KW Titans have a chance to win the Basketball Super League Championship tonight. They're in Sudbury taking on the Five in Game 3 of the best-of-5 series. The Titans won the first two, most recently Sunday at the Odd with a score of 95-92. Sudbury, the reigning BSL champs, are hoping to hang on to extend the series tonight. If so, Game 4 goes Monday in Sudbury, and Game 5, if needed, is back home at the Odd next Wednesday. And OHL finals get underway this week. The Brantford Bulldogs begin the Eastern Conference final against the Barrie Colts tomorrow night in Brantford. Game 2 is Friday night, also in Brantford. Then the series shifts to Barrie for games 3 and 4 on Sunday, April 26th and Tuesday, the 28th. And then Friday, the Western Conference finals begin with the Kitchener Rangers hosting the Windsor Spitfires for Game 1 of their series at the Odd. The Rangers punched their ticket Friday night with a Game 5 win over the Sioux Greyhounds. Game 2 goes Sunday at the Odd as well. And finally, for us, a 5-year-old girl from Kitchener is still in shock after her artwork got royal recognition. Grace Connell drew a picture for the king and asked her mom, Susan, to send it to Buckingham Palace. Weeks later, Susan didn't want her daughter to be left waiting for a reply, so she planned to send a letter of her own, pretending to be from the royals. But over Easter weekend, a surprise came that no one expected.
She had asked to check the mail one more time, which reminded me I hadn't sent the letter. And we went to the mailbox, and it was Sunday. It was April, right after Easter, I think. And we went to the mailbox with my nephew, and sure enough, there was a letter addressed from the Queen and King, their correspondence, Buckingham Palace, addressed to Grace.
Tonight at 6, CTV's Karis Mapp will hear from the young artist and have more on the royal surprise. Wow, what a cool story. We will tune in the next hour to find out the full story behind Grace's drawing. All right, that's it for us. We're back at 6 with your next local news. Tony Grace will have that. For now, we'll send it over to our colleagues in the CTV National Newsroom. Take care. Have a great rest of your Tuesday night.